What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about my gearbox that I keep in my truck. Let's get it. Alright, so I know it's been a very long time since I made a video related to guns, and you may have thought I disappeared. There's a lot of reasons for that. Just real quick before we get into the box. Some of my videos were hitting the 50,000, 60,000 views, and it was like YouTube got alerted, maybe somebody reported the channel, and I started getting strikes, started taking videos down. I would appeal them. I won one appeal and then it got pulled down later, and they didn't say why. But most of the videos got taken down once they got pretty big. There's been a couple that have stayed up. I tried to stay within YouTube's guidelines, and I think I did that pretty well. I know that one of the things that they use against you, a lot of people in the gun community like to clear their firearms ahead during the video. And I think some of the people who strike your account, or who actually maybe review the account or the video that you're appealing, see that as disassembling the gun, or to be honest, I don't even know where they come up with some of these rules. Nonetheless, a lot of my videos got taken down. It was kind of defeating, but I've got a few that have stayed online, which makes me feel like I think I've figured out the algorithm. But nonetheless, I'm back. I'm here to show you what's in this box. This is a box that I like to keep in my truck, maybe not all the time, but if I'm going somewhere and I may need all of this, it's a nice place to kind of keep everything in one place. This box has evolved quite a bit. I think I've had it for about 6 months, and when I got the box, it was kind of wild. I just had a lot of random stuff in there. Now it's a bit more in what I like to think is like a get home box or a get out of trouble box. So that's kind of what this is geared towards. It has a little bit of everything in there from fire making. And again, this box is still evolving, so this isn't like the final kit build out of this box. But all right, so this right here is a box from Caddy Sports. It's much more affordable than like a Pelican case. It does have some sealing on it, so I'll show you that. One of the other cool things, it does open from either side, so it can be hinged either way, which I do like. But I'll go ahead and open it up so you can check it out. Whenever you're going to open the box, you do have a total of 5, whether it's on this side or this side. It does share 2 on the end, so it's 3 on the front, 3 on the back. These 2 here are locks, and then you got 1 in the middle. So here's the inside of the box, and you'll see quickly why I like it. It's pretty much set up the way that I think you would want it right out of the gate. You don't have to buy anything additional. It comes with these 3 pockets right here. So let me just show you how I kind of have it set up and what's in each of these pockets. Now remember, like I said, this box has been evolving. Things are changing all the time. So these bags here, what I like about them is they are see-through. You can see what's inside of them. So in these are zippered here. I haven't had any issues with these zippers. I do open them and access stuff out of them all the time. But inside of this one here, I do keep like chargers for lights. There's other things in here like extra batteries for my Battlefield radio, extra knife. Just about every pocket I think has an extra knife in it. So I do have a lot of knives, so I just kind of throw them in here, ones I don't typically use. I've got a charger, so I mean pretty much everything I would need as far as like charging, batteries, with also a knife in here. There's another battery here as well, so it's just a lot of chargers and batteries. This isn't, I wouldn't say it's the best laid out that you could probably do. Somebody who's a lot more organized than myself could probably do a much better job. Moving into this center pocket here, I've got some camo tape in case I need some sort of tape. And I've got stuff to set up shelter. Like I said, this kit here, I haven't really decided exactly what the full purpose of it is, but right now, as you'll see, it does have a lot in here in the event that I was in like a city for some reason and I needed to get home, but the roads were closed. I need to take some back roads in the Forerunner. I could definitely do that, but I've got enough stuff here to, make a tent. I've got some tarping material too that I keep in my truck. I also keep a pair of boots in my truck, so I would have everything I would need if I needed to stay overnight. But again, another knife down in here, and also a bunch of carabiners and stuff like that, just in case I need to set up some sort of sleeping arrangement. Moving into the last one, I think one of the most important things that people don't think about is cotton balls, and you may think, why are you carrying cotton balls? It's because these are very, very quick to light. You can take one cotton ball. I suggest keeping a little bit of Vaseline as well, but because that'll make it burn longer, very similar to a candle. But if you take this and strike this right with a spark, this will light up immediately and give you what you need to get tinder going. So if you need fire, I do have stuff for fire in here. I also have stuff for water. So again, if I get to a situation where I need it, I've got it. I'm not sure it's going to stay in here. It does has lived in other bags. A little limb saw to help with building shelter. And then right here, some waterproof matches, a striker with a safety whistle. And this right here is great just to kind of keep with you at all times. If you need to get someone's attention quickly without yelling, you could use a little whistle. So I also keep another knife in here as well, just a little, one I could put on a more knife I can put on my side if I want to. All right, so it comes with this little caddy here. I like this caddy. I think it's great. It gives you quick access to things you need, gives you a little better organization too for stuff. So some of the stuff I keep in here, I keep a fully charged battery bank here for charging my phone, charging lights, charging whatever I need. This thing right here I got on Amazon. I can link it down below. This thing has been phenomenal. I'm a huge fan of this. I take this on trips with me, and it lasts a lot longer than other ones I've had like this. I keep a very, very small Boost Ready, Boost Eddy, whatever it's called, gun cleaning kit. You never know. You might get into a situation where you've run into some mud, you need to kind of clean your barrel, take care of it. You can definitely do that if you need to. Most of my stuff, ARs and Glocks, don't really need it, but I have it in case. And some number 9 gun oil. So I keep that in here as well. And then pretty much a Gerber, or yeah, this is a Gerber multi-tool. Has pretty much everything in it I would need. Great to have. Right up top is a candy bar, as we call it, and it's a 33 round Glock magazine. It is currently full of target ammo, and that's pretty much what I keep in it. I use this if I need to just pick things, like if I'm going to the range and I just need to pick up a quick mag. This one right here gives me a lot of opportunity to shoot. I'm not a huge fan of these in general, but a lot of ammo in one magazine. I have a ProTac by Streamlight, great flashlight. Huge fan of this light right here. It stays with me. The batteries that go in here, that's what the charger was for. I kind of wish it was different batteries, but I do like it. I don't like rechargeable lights very much. I might grab one for this because I do have this, and it would give me the ability to not have to carry so many batteries on me. But this is a great flashlight. I also keep some camo paint on me, and this is dark green and black. And if this, in a situation, I can throw on my ghillie suit that stays in my truck, and then I can paint my face with this, paint hands, do whatever I need to do to remove the reflectiveness of my skin. And then also I keep a quick access to some green tip. This is a 20 round AR-15 magazine. Alright, getting that out of the way and getting into it. One of the items that I'm kind of just now getting into is comms. So this is a Baofeng UV5R. I have tried other antennas, but to be honest with you, the other antennas did not perform as good as this one. So I'm looking into some better antennas, and I'm also learning a bit more about this. I've used this during hunting season to communicate with my dad on his radios. He keeps traditional CB radios, and he also has marine radios. So the great thing about this is I can dial in his frequency, I can communicate with him, has a great range on it. I'm a huge fan of this. As far as the ham radio portion of it, something that I'd like to get more involved in and know more about is comms. You'll see my comms is pretty weak. So that is definitely something that I would love feedback on and can definitely improve. Alright, moving right along to probably my favorite piece of kit that I have. This is the Redemption Tactical Crusader 2.0, and it is an awesome plate carrier. Originally I had a plate carrier from 511 Tactical, and it didn't have a lot of the quick disconnects that this one has. Not that that's a huge deal, but when you have this on, you want to drop it pretty quickly if you were to ever fall in water and you need to get off of you. The Magpul had a quick release system, but then making adjustments to it was kind of a pain in the butt. And the 511 Tactical, while it was great, it did not have some of the adjustability that this one has, and it also did not have the side cummerbund. It had just the molly webbing on it, and I'm looking to upgrade this. I'm looking to add a lot to it. The kit itself right now has ceramic plates in it. I like their level 3A plus plates, level 3 plus plates, and on the front I keep 3 AR-15 30 round mags full of green tip, and I keep 2 Glock magazines for my Glock 17. On the side over here, on my strong side, I do keep a K-bar knife, a fighting knife. I do love this knife. It's super sharp, it's rad looking, it's a super cool knife. And then on this side over here, I have these pockets here which I plan to add stuff to. I want to get comms in here, maybe even put some actual side plates in there. But right now, this is what it looks like. I did get this off the TikTok shop. This is right here. It holds my cell phone. So, you open it up like that. You can read maps. You can read your phone. You can do whatever you need to do without it having to pull it out of your pocket. Just quick access. It is a little bit different color than what I had anticipated it being when I ordered on TikTok shop. But nonetheless, huge fan of this plate carrier. It's much lighter now that I've dropped the steel plates and I'm running ceramics. So I highly recommend ceramics as well. Alright, digging down deeper into the bag, I do have a tourniquet and also medical in here. So in the event that I need medical, it's right here. I do plan on adding this to my plate carrier. I just haven't figured out exactly where I want to put it, maybe one of the side plates. But this is a tourniquet with a full med kit inside. Back here, I keep a backpack, just a tactical, crappy, cheap Amazon backpack. And I keep that in here because if I ever get into a situation where I want to go a bit more like, this is not Gray Man, obviously, but if I'm walking around with a full vest on, this allows me to at least empty the contents of this box if I need to move, and then put this on and get to moving to get out of the area. So this is pretty cool, just kind of keep an extra bag in here. It can be whatever. I probably will move to a bit more of a Gray Man bag, but this is all I had when I started building this box out. I would highly recommend going with something a bit more Gray Man. That way, if you are in a situation where you do need to, get out of your vehicle, maybe move through an area where there's other people and you don't want everyone to see everything you have, you can put your firearm, you can put ammunition, you could load this up with just about everything you need to get home. Next up is my fast helmet. So this right here, I put the One Tigris cover on it, and honestly, I have worn it just a couple of times. I do plan on, like I said, getting the comms set up on this, so that's my next move. I just picked this up. You guys, I don't think anything bad's going to happen, but with the way the world is turning, the stuff that's going on in Colorado, stuff that's going on in other states, you know what? It's better to be prepared than be unprepared. So this right here is a cool little fast helmet. It is level 3 rated, so it does have protection in it, and it's just one of those things you got to get used to wearing it. Eventually, of course, I'd love to get some nods for it, but yeah, here it is. All right, moving along, I do keep Ear Pro on me. These are the Walker's XTRMs, Extremes, I guess. These are phenomenal. I love these. You can hear very well when you're wearing them, but they also do a really good job of suppressing sound, from firearms. So these are the ones that I will probably do some modifying and get these mounted on my helmet. Love your feedback again on that, and then getting these connected to the Baofeng for comms. But these are the Ear Pro that I carry. All right, and next up is my AR-15 pistol. I'll be honest, that's my biggest pet peeve, is when people refer to this as a pistol. It is a rifle. I don't care that the ATF has taught you very well to call this a pistol. It's a pistol just because of this brace here, but if you take this brace off, it's an SBR. I know the ATF has trained you very, very well to make sure that you know the difference, but let's get real. It's an AR-15. That AR is an Armor Light Rifle. That's what AR stands for. So every time I hear people correct me and say, oh, that's a nice rifle, well, it is. It's an AR-15. It's an Armor Light Rifle. So nonetheless, this is a 10.5, I believe, just kind of a beater rifle, nothing special about it. It pretty much lived in my truck for a while. Now it lives in this box. It does have an ambidextrous trigger. pretty much mil spec throughout. It does have a few things for quick changing of, it has a bad lever for mag pull, but nonetheless it's a pretty much baseline AR, nothing crazy, but either way, spray painted. I love this thing, it's phenomenal. All right, and last but not least is you can have all that, but if you don't have ammunition, well, what good is that gonna do you? So in here, I keep tons of boxes of ammo. I got some X-Tac in here, I've got some green tip in here, I've got, and tons of 9mm for my Glock. My assumption is that I'll probably need my Glock more than my AR-15. My AR-15, I probably have, I don't know, 200 rounds in here. But for pistol caliber, I have, I don't know, 400 or 500 rounds in here, somewhere around there. But nonetheless, I just keep just my 9mm and 5.56 or 223 if I ever have to put 223 in here. So nonetheless, that's it. That's the entire kit. All right, guys, so that's everything that's in the box. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you carry in like a box like this. If you have a range box, I actually seen someone using this box as a range box, which is what gave me the idea to buy it in the first place. I'll link it down in the description below. It's from Academy. Anyway, if you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people running their mouth on my kit, and that's fine. This is my kit. This is what works for me. I can definitely do better in some areas for sure. In the end, it's better to be prepared.